Let's see what we can do.
So, you truly do not believe in any sort of higher power?
It has been bothering you, I see. No, I do not. Must I?
What do you believe happens to you after you die, then? Nothing?
I do not go to sit by the Maker's side, if that's what you mean.
Only those who are worthy are brought to the Maker's side. So many other sad souls are left to wander in the void, hopeless and forever lost.
And what evidence of this have you? I see only spirits, no wandering ghosts of wicked disbelievers.
It must be so sad to look forward to nothing, to feel no love and seek no reward in the afterlife.
Yes, the anguish tears at me so. You have seen through me to my sad, sad core.
Now you're simply mocking me.
You notice? It appears your perceptive powers know no bounds.
He is really perceptive.
Bread. Please, sir. Just a bit of bread.
Give me a moment.
Is everything alright?
Of course everything's alright. Just give me one sodding moment. By the stone. I feel like I'm about to fall off the world with all that sky up there.
Well, take your time.
If I could fight Randar Volney's second after downing 15 lichen ales in half an hour, I'm not gonna be put off by a high sodding ceiling. Well, let's get moving. We're losing, daylight.
That's the thing. Alright. We got Ogren outside.
I hear the Regent is saying that any band that doesn't do what he tells them is going to get trounced.
Just make sure we can... Oh, yes, we can travel from here. Okay. That saves a whole lot of time. So, we're just going to camp.
The Blight. How will you end it?
We have to fight the Archdemon.
Is that all? It is surrounded by an ocean of darkspawn. How will you reach it? If you reach it, how will you slay it? You say you are a Grey Warden. I have heard stories of this order.
What have you heard?
Great strategists and peerless warriors. That is what we hear of the Wardens. So far, I am not impressed.
I'm not here to impress you.
Evidently not. It remains only to see what you are here for.
Yep.
Something on your mind?
No, never mind. Hello, doggy. Pet. Good dog. That's just schmooples.
I'm here for you. Of course. Where did you hear this?
Someone told me this a long time ago.
And you believe everything you hear? Not all minstrels are spies. Most are just singers and storytellers. But some of them are what we call bards.
I thought minstrels were bards.
Many use the two words minstrel and bard interchangeably, but to do so in Orlais would cause misunderstanding. Bards are minstrels and more. Spies, as you say. Some say there is a bard order, but I don't think this is true. Many bards work alone or in small groups, doing the bidding of a patron who pays for their services. If there is an organization behind it all, no one knows who they are.
Patron. What sort of patron?
Nobles mostly. In Orlais, there is much rivalry amongst the highborn. They fight over land, influence, and the favor of the Empress. But they cannot do this openly because it is impolite, and in public, they wear smiling faces and pretend to be civil. In secret, they plot and scheme to destroy each other. It is a game completely meaningless to anyone but its players.
You were bad, weren't you?
I have revealed too much, it seems, but it doesn't matter what I used to be. It is the past.
I never leave that. Sounds too exciting.
The excitement of the life wears off very quickly, I'm afraid. I found myself in Ferelden and sheltered from bad weather in the Chantry. And when the storm passed, I just did not want to leave. I like to say the Maker brought me here. I'm here for you.
Can you teach me to be a bard?
That's an idea. I've watched you, and I do think you'd find some of my skills quite easy to pick up. Let's just go over there, away from the others. For safety, yes? I expect there shall be daggers flying about willy-nilly for a time.
Thank you.
I'm here for you. Of course. Wait, you want to talk about us? Is there something bothering you? Really? You think so? You're so sweet.
Thank you. Alright. Turn in gems for doors. You all say fire. Turn in all gems for doors. Amethyst. And the topaz. Noah's rooms. I can't use. And the journey.
You are good to your troops, Warden.
I know.
Orzammar has sent her best, Warden. It has been a long time since the Dwarven army has marched on the surface.
Do you need anything?
Outfitting any army on short notice, there's always room for more gear. Gems would serve the most utility. The Middlestone, sapphires and the like. We're dealing with many smaller foundries and larger values might overwhelm.
Okay, dokie. And Morgan, she needs to fight with her mother. Hello,
Your
Bon.
friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road. Ah, yes. I'm married to a fine woman back in Denerim, it's true. She'd give me a son if she could, but that's not likely to ever be. Sandal here. I found him in the deep roads years ago. Abandoned, I think, and he was never quite right in the head. I took him in, and I brought him with me when I came here to the surface. He may not be my blood, true, but I think of him as one.
We left Orzammar.
That's right, boy. Maybe one day we'll see it again.
Yeah. That was generous of you.
It's not as if I don't benefit, mind you. Turns out the boy's a natural working with enchantments. He might have even been lyrium-addled. I never thought of that before, to be honest. Happens sometimes. He can work an enchantment into just about anything, however, given some time. Could probably open his own shop, if he knew how.
Enchantment.
Well, he does seem to enjoy it, at least.
So
Of
go.
course. Good fortune to you and yours.
Goodbye.
Bye. I want some enchantment done.
Enchantment?
I want some enchantment.
Enchantment!
I know. Enchantment. Okay, the bot liner What do we have here? Spell resistance, physical. What a piece of crap we got here. Alright.
Enchantment?
No, thank you. We are just going to be turned into the... What a piece of... Couldn't use any of those. I will. Neat.
Even the Templars will be impressed by the powers you will command.
There you are. Wanted to talk to you.
Go ahead.
Aye, here we go. You and I, we've... you know how sometimes you spend time with people and things.
I love you too, Ogren.
Well, I'll be shaved skin and hung up to dry. It's too soon, though, lady. Too soon. I just wanted to ask a favor.
Take your time, what is it?
I was thinking, I do know some people out here on the surface. A person, actually. A girl I knew in Orzammar. Before I left, obviously.
A girl you knew or a girl you knew?
What? Oh, you mean were we rutting? Oh, aye. After Bronca left for the deep roads. Name's Felsi. She was a fiery one. I'm sure she's forgiven me by now. Thought maybe I'd track her down, see how she's been living.
Ogren, your dog.
Anyway, she left for the surface a year back, and I haven't seen her since.
Do you know where to find him?
I tried to look her up the last time we were at Lake Calenhad. She wasn't at work at the inn. At home with her sick mother, they said. I figured it was just the ancestors telling me something. But I keep thinking about her.
We can go back.
Well, and a good friend you are, Warden. I'll think about you if we ever... no, actually, that would be gross. No, what was it you wanted to say?
Can you teach me fight like you do?
Want to be a berserker? Thought I'd never see the day. You're a monster on the field already, Warden. But your style just doesn't give itself to mad rage. Too much thinking, too much, finesse. But if you know someone fit for this type of work, I'll teach him. It'll be nice to have another berserker to grunt at for a change.
That sounds fair.
If you want to think like a berserker, drop fair from your vocabulary. If it works, that's all. What about?
Are you sure you'll fine with what happened with
Oh,
Bronca?
sure. I'm fine with it. I mean, she was a real firebrand between the sheets, but a bit soft in the skull, you know what I mean? Explains why she left, anyway.
Yeah, I handled this well. I imagine she wasn't that crazy when she left.
Oh, you don't know her. She was cracked like a glass floor. Before she was a paragon, I mean. After that, she really fell apart. I mean, she leaves me and flits about with that watered tart Hespith. What's she got that I don't? Just the thought of the
Oops.
two of them together, kissing and licking and intertwined on the floor of the deep roads. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the tent for a moment.
Yes, Ogren.
Come to talk to old Ogren, have you? Don't know why.
What's wrong, Ogren?
Nothing. I'm fine. Just, I got a hornet in my eyes.
That's good.
Did you want to talk about something? What about?
How do you like it on the surface?
It's sodding great. At first I was a little queasy with all that air, but there's just so much of it. No one has any idea who you are or what you're doing. And the ale? Oh, who'd have thought? Ale made with grain. Aye, the surface is great. It's like a big, bright world of filth without a ceiling. My kind of place. Hey, let's go find something to kill, huh? All this talk makes my hands twitchy.
I know what you mean.
I got a moment, sure. What the sod is there to know? You get mad, you fly into battle, and things die. It's pretty simple. The hard part is getting in touch with your rage. We all learn to hold that back. It's why we don't kill every duster who looks at us sideways. You need to shut that off. For some people, being in battle is enough. But others have to think about something. Violence, monsters, nobles, your wife, whatever.
Your wife?
Aye, especially my wife.
So just thinking about it works?
Well, for most berserkers it does. Several years ago, I worked with a berserker on one expedition who just couldn't work himself up. We had to kick him in the stones before he could get going. Why not? When you fight, you get mad. By the stone, it's a sodding tactic to enrage your enemy so he makes a mistake, right? Berserkers grab that anger and drink it like it's yesterday's ale. Then we turn it against our foes and watch the limbs fly.
So just getting thinking angry.
Well, for most berserkers it does. Several years ago, we had to kick him in the stones before he could get going. I'm listening. What about?
Do you miss Orzammar?
What? Miss Orzammar? Are you mad, in addition to being ugly?
Hey!
They treated me like a puddle fly back there. I'm never going back. Alright. Aye, alright then.
Alright. Well, he's drunk as his ass now. Alright. Yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I will be back tomorrow at 1 PM CST. And it was nice, and thank you for the good advice. It's really good to have someone to interact with instead of just talking to yourself. It makes streaming a whole lot more easy, especially when you get so good advice on the side. So thank you, and my watch is going up on YouTube as usual, and at Owlet10, youtube.com at Owlet10, and you can follow me on Twitter at Owlet10 also, so you can follow the updates on when I'm going live or if I'm not going live and all that. But thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow. Bye!